Actually going to go to the pool right now. Hey guys, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet and welcome to my channel. Oh my god, I am so excited because I am reviewing for 2 whole days the brand new Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, the Liquid Touch Foundation. And as you guys know, or if you don't know, if you're new, I always do 2-day wear tests on foundations and concealers to see how they really work on a normal person like you and I. And of course, I have very oily skin with big pores, so those are usually the target areas. So if you are interested in seeing how it all goes down these 2 whole days using the Rare Beauty Foundation, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this all the time. I even have a huge playlist of foundation and concealer reviews up here. And without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, so let's start. Oh, I am so excited. All I've been seeing is reviews about Rare Beauty in general. Well, I haven't watched any reviews. I don't watch reviews if I know I'm gonna review something. Let's start. Alright, so I washed my face, I put my moisturizer on, sunscreen, all that good stuff. It's been sitting on the face for about 30 minutes because I did my eye makeup. Before I forget, I bought this at Sephora. I went into the store. I was literally there right at 11 to buy the foundation because I wanted to test it out and show you guys. So this is how the box looks. I don't know, I always like the boxes. I want to keep them all, but I can't. And this is the shade I got. I got 310W. This packaging is different. This is a 1 ounce bottle. It's the average size. I think the shade's a little dark, but it's okay. It comes in a doe foot applicator. Let's get this hair out the way. Let's start off with some primer. You guys know we're going to be here 2 days, so we're going to test it out differently both days. I really like this L'Oreal primer, so we're just going to hit it mainly in the middle of the face. My hands are very clean. I washed them literally 26 times. Usually for the primer to really sit in the face well, you have to let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, then be back. Guys, I am back. I went to go make my bed, so I think that was about 3 minutes. So because I have oily skin, I am going to powder very little because we want to stop the oils a little bit, not too much. So I'm going to get my damp sponge, get a little bit of powder, still tap it on your hand because you don't want excess powder on the face. And then we're just going to tap it. We're going to tap it right in the T-zone, a very light layer. And you want the sponge to be damp so it can melt the powder on your skin. So you see we're doing like a bit of mattifying before we put the foundation on. Oh look, it makes a little noise. And when I went to Sephora, they didn't have all 48 shades there. They only had a few, so So what we're going to do today is build it up to a lightweight coverage just to see how it works. So I'm going to put some on my hand. Oh, it's a little, you see it's watery. It's cool. It feels lightweight. Alright, this is how it looks. I'm going to get this paddle brush and just brush it on the skin very lightly. Anytime I put foundation on, I avoid the under eye area. We don't want a lot of product there. It oxidizes a little. You see I just put a new little layer on and that previous one right here. So keep that in mind too. Really quick before I blend out, you see it has that natural finish. It has a nice glow. This is the no foundation side. And this is the foundation side. So not bad. I like it. And it's a good shade. I thought it was a little darker, but no, it's perfect. So I am going to blend everything out and give you all the info about the product. The Rare Beauty by Selena Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation retails for $29. I am in the shade 310W. The foundation comes in 48 shades and in a 1 ounce bottle. It is a weightless foundation with concentrated pigment that feels barely there while providing buildable medium to full coverage with a natural finish. The coverage is medium, the finish is natural. It is for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. This is a vegan and cruelty-free product. Wow, guys, this finish is absolutely beautiful. Let me put my clip back on. Wow, look at this. It's like your skin, but better, but with a little oomph of coverage. Just looks good. And I didn't use a lot. I would say I used maybe like 3 swipes of the doe foot. And this is how much. It does oxidize, but I mean, I feel like all foundations oxidize at some point. No patchiness, no nothing. It's just giving you that subtle that we all need. Wow, I'm very surprised, but I like it. It's a very pleasant surprise. Okay, so I'm gonna put concealer and powder. So we're gonna go in with this Ben Nye banana powder. So I just wanted to show you guys how the face looks with powder. I didn't want to powder too much because we're doing more of a light coverage today. I really concentrated very light layer of powder in the middle, and then the remaining went to the rest of my face. You guys, look, this looks so bomb. And it's breathable. Like, my skin feels like skin. It doesn't feel like I have a layer of makeup on, which is ideally always how I would like to feel. And I'm sure you guys don't want to feel like caked up, or maybe you do. Let me know. But okay, not bad. Wow, I'm like surprised. I didn't know what to expect at all. I tried not to look at pictures. I tried not to look at reviews or captions or anything, because, you know, I want to form my own opinion to tell you guys the real deal. I'm gonna put some blush, bronzer, and BRB. I literally almost slipped. I still have my socks on, which I'm about to take off, but literally almost hit the floor. Okay, it is 8 o'clock right now in the morning. So we're gonna do an all-day wear test. This is how the foundation looks. Something I'm noticing, I don't see any texture like anywhere. Usually sometimes I'll see just a very little, nothing too crazy. I love the glowiness. I don't know what's up with that hair, but who cares? I love the glowiness. It's giving us this natural radiance look. It doesn't feel heavy. It does not feel cakey. I know it won't get cakey, but again, we're doing a very light layer today, and I did put powder underneath to see how the foundation works, and the powder does help absorb a little bit of the oils. Honestly, my first feeling was it was going to be a super lightweight sort of BB cream-esque, you know, but no, it's pretty good. It's very lightweight with pigment. So something I really liked when I was checking and stalking Sephora's website before the actual launch, I was looking around to see what would be my shade, so when I'm at the Sephora store I kind of know already. And I like that they stated what Selena's shade was, so that helped me navigate to really find my shade. And I actually found this shade 310, and I went into the store saying, okay, 310 is my shade, and it's pretty spot on. So I really appreciate that they did that, you know. But I think this is it, guys. It's 8 in the morning, and I will see you guys in the next check-in. Bye, guys. And I just wanted to show you how the foundation looks in sunlight. Well, in front of the window, but look, not bad. The shade looks good. The coverage looks the same from in studio lighting. A lot of times studio lighting is very different from like real life. So I just like to show you guys. And yeah, we're not too far off. We're good. Hey guys, I am back. It is 1:30 right now, so I've had the foundation on for about 5.5 hours, and I wanted to show you guys in natural sunlight in front of my window so you guys can see the real deal on how the foundation looks. Pretty good, I will say. You do see some shininess, right, you know, in the T-zone. It looks more glowy though. It doesn't look like mush. I mean, it's oils because my oils just already started to produce. But overall, I'm really liking the feel of the foundation. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. Although we did put a very light layer. And I also forgot to tell you guys that I did not put any highlight on today because that just creates a lot more texture and a lot more shine. And I really like for you guys to see exactly how the foundation looks, pretty much like bare minimum, you know what I mean? So this is how we're looking. So far so good. I really like it. Today I'm gonna try my best to do a 10-hour wear test because usually between the 8 and 10-hour mark you can really see the differences on how well a foundation would last. And also keep in mind, I haven't gone outside today, so I haven't really been exposed to any elements, just my apartment. So that also does contribute to how foundation lasts. But overall, we're looking pretty good. I think this is it. I just want to do a really quick check-in in daylight. And look, this is how we're looking. Let's get really close. You guys can see all my pores. Well, you can't really see them, huh? And of course, I don't do any touch-ups, ever touch up my skin, because you guys need the real deal. Hey guys, I'm back. So it is 6:10 in the afternoon. I had to close the blinds up a little bit because the sun is beaming right now and I would be too overexposed. But I want to show you guys how the foundation looks. It's been now 10 hours. And honestly, it looks good. I honestly didn't think it would last this long, this 10-hour period, where the foundation's still on. My face still looks pretty fresh. It doesn't look like mushy or like muddy, which usually happens once the 10-hour mark hits. Like your oils and foundation just mix completely and it's like a mess. But guys, look, so far so good. And yeah, and I'm actually going to go to the pool right now and I'm gonna dip in and just for fun to see how the foundation looks after. So yeah, I will see you guys down there. Did it last? All right guys, this is how the foundation looks. It's still on. My makeup's kind of off, but it's definitely waterproof. Hey guys, good morning. So after the swim last night, we are back, hair washed, face washed, and everything. And we're gonna start off with this Milk Makeup Gripping Primer. And yesterday I feel like the powder that we put first really helped. But today we're just gonna go in with the primer. So let's just go right in. I like to rub it in and then like tap it. Alright, and per the usual, we're gonna let it sit for a little and I'll be back. Alright guys, let's shake her up. Let's shake her up. You guys, I'm so surprised how well the foundation lasted in water. I mean, is it waterproof? No, but it didn't completely like slid off, you know? Here, let's move this hair. So now we're gonna build it up really thick. Well, not thick, but we're gonna use this paddle. And what the paddle usually helps is to layer the foundation on nicely in thin layers. So you're gonna work slow but really build, and these types of brushes really help this process. So I just put one swipe of the doe foot, and today we're gonna be working with the brush. Brushes usually tend to give us a lot more of a fuller coverage. So what I'm doing is stippling on the skin. So we're tapping, not rubbing, because you don't want to move the product. Tapping will really work the product into the skin as opposed to it just sitting on top of the skin. All right, going in for the second layer. This is how much we're gonna go in with. I'm just gonna get the rest of the product and back in. It's giving us that Louis look still. All right, let's see. We have good coverage. I have that shine though, so it's very nice. All right, let's go with like 2.5. Go like down here. One swipe of the product on the doe foot does cover your entire face, so keep that in mind because the doe foot is large. It dispenses a good amount of product and it's actually only $29. That's not bad for a high-end foundation. I feel like the average price is like $40 for a foundation at Sephora. Not only is it a Latina owned brand, it's pretty affordable for being high-end, you know? Okay, we've been working this in for like 2 hours. This is about 2.5 layers with the brush application. We did build her up very well and pretty thick. You can't really see it. It's looking more mattifying, especially on the chin. And usually when you let foundation dry, it does get a bit of a fuller coverage. As you're layering, you want to wait maybe like a minute or two and then layer again if you really want to build that full coverage. If you're doing it with a very matte foundation, you might start looking cakey because you're putting layers on top of something that already dried, you know? Then go in with this Maybelline Lasting Fix powder and then be back. Alright guys, so this is how the skin looks powdered up and everything. We went a little heavy on the powder because we went heavier on the foundation. and it looks good. I feel like we have a little bit more of a mattifying effect more than anything. It's not that loomy look we had yesterday, but that's fine. We like to use the foundation different ways to see how it works, you know? Keeping with the theme of Latina-owned beauty brand, we're gonna go in with this All Matte Cosmetics bronzer and blush. Hey guys, I am back. So it is 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is how we're looking. Do you guys see this glow business we have going on? It's crazy because I used a matte setting powder. You guys saw the blush and bronzer I used. So I'm kind of liking it. I just feel like I hope it doesn't get like cakey. I feel like it does feel a slight bit heavier. Nothing drastic. We did put like 2.5 layers and we really just layered it nice and slow. The shade's still beautiful. You guys saw it's pretty much waterproof. I mean, it doesn't say it, but you guys saw the proof is in button. And yeah, it still feels good. It feels comfortable. The only thing is that I hope it doesn't cake up because we did add layers. That's my only concern. But overall, it looks good. I feel like we have a bit more of a shine today, right? Like a glow. But anyway, I'm going to do my last check-in, you guys, in sunlight. I'll see you in the next check-in. Adios. Hey guys, I'm back. So it's actually exactly 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is how the skin looks. I feel like I look a lot more dewier, I can't speak, dewier today than yesterday. This is what, 6 hours? We've been at it since 8 o'clock. It is really hot today in LA. It's, I think right now 108, and it's only 2 o'clock. It's probably gonna get worse, but it's looking okay. I didn't put a lot of bronzer or blush today just so you guys can see like how the foundation is working. I mean, it's pretty good. I am dewy. I'm kind of scared to see what I'm gonna look like at the 10-hour mark. But yeah, guys, this is it. Just wanted to do this really quick in front of the window, and I will see you later. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. So it is almost 7 o'clock. We are really close, but this is how I like it. I want you guys to see. So foundation's been on for 10 hours. If you guys hear background noise, it's the AC. It's really loud. So let me do this really quick. All right. You see the oils pretty much took over, but that's because 1, we didn't put powder down, 2, we used a hydrating primer. I don't know why I forget. I have oily skin and I like to use hydrating primers, but when I do that I have to use powder before because then we're looking real oily. I did go to Target today. I wore my mask and a lot did not rub off, so that was nice. I was expecting a lot more to be on the mask, but it was just like my nose and probably like some of my cheeks. That's not too bad. I'm very surprised it did not cake up at all. That was, like I told you guys, that was one of my main concerns, being caked up, because we did layer on generously, not too much, you know, but we did layer on. And anytime with foundations, you have to kind of be careful because you don't want to look like cake. Overall, I really liked the foundation. I think it's worth it. I think for $29 you get a solid foundation. I think it's a foundation that works well for dry skin and oily skin. We just have to kind of powder up first. It's more of a hydrating foundation, not really a matte. So just wanted to, you know, kind of be clear with that one. It's weird because I did like a patch right here this morning. I put some on and I'm like, I just really wanted to see the texture of the foundation by itself. And it's giving me matteness, look. You know, but it applies very hydrating, as probably it's just how your skin is. The warmth of your skin can change foundation, so it's not a one shoe fits all type of deal. But overall, it worked well. You guys saw at the pool. I mean, you know, we look good. I would say we looked good. But I think this is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I even got in a bikini. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I did it. But it's all for the foundation. It's all for the foundation. But anyway, I think this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed 2 days hanging out with me, testing out the Rare Beauty foundation. Let me know your thoughts. Have you picked it up? Are you thinking of picking it up? What do you think about Selena Gomez's new beauty brand? Tell me. And I think this is it, guys. Thank you guys so much. Hope you found this informative and helpful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye. Oh, puta madre. Okay, I'm a dab, with my sponge. I always do this. I forget. Made me even cuss in Spanish, girl. Cheeks were really oily today, so. Ooh, look, it's nice. Usually when I do this, I look for the foundation to either completely remove or just get like a nice flush. And we did. It's still there. And we still have that nice glowiness. Okay. Ciao.